Hello. Okay, so today we are going to use circular stretchy bands, a set or two of weights, whatever you have close by. Mine are medium in weight. I encourage you to use whatever numbers on your weights speak to you. I have my mat here. We're going to need a little bit of wall space. There it is. Just a quick note about the stretchy bands. We're going to be doing some standing work against the wall with a light stretchy band. And then we're going to do some standing work with the band around our legs with a heavier stretchy band. If you only have one resistance, great, you'll use that. I want to encourage you to use a lighter resistance for the stuff we do with our arms on the wall, because heavier stuff is going to send the work right into the shoulders and the neck, and the lighter resistance is going to allow us to work into our lats and our chest and our shoulder blades, okay? So that's my suggestion. Take it or leave it. You have my words. Okay, so we're going to start on the wall with our stretchy band. And here's my lighter of the two bands. It's quite, it's good. It moves easily, which is what I want. And maybe the plant will get in the way. I can't tell. We're going to come to the wall. I'll show you this up close. And I'm going to do this with my band. Okay? So it is just below the wrists and above the elbows, okay? And you will be seeing my side body when I'm over there on the wall. My elbows are forward-ish. So they're not way out here, okay? We're going to try to align the arms kind of like this. In fact, let's start right here so we can warm up this position before we go over there. Take a break whenever you need it, okay? Because this is going to get shouldery and necky, so you know your body. So come into this position with the stretchy band where it is. Elbows are forward. Let's do palms facing one another. Bring the arms down. Your elbows will kind of slide right next to your elbows, and just hold here for a second and turn your palms up with your thumbs out to the sides. Pull your head back, stand up nice and tall. Belly button is in, and we're just gonna small motion reach out and come in. Let us use this movement to connect to the shoulder blades, okay? Think down and in towards one another. Down and in towards one another. You can kind of take your time. 4 more. Shoulder blades down and in towards one another as I reach my hands back. 3 more. 3 and 2. One more time. Okay, we're going to come back, palms forward. We're going to bring this shape to the wall, okay? So come over to your wall and bring your forearms to the wall. Let's say hands about face height, elbows looking forward. I'm going to walk my feet away just a little bit. We're not doing a push-up just yet, okay? So you shouldn't feel uber challenged by the position of where your legs are, all right? Hands in front of the face, press out, like walk out 1/4 of an inch with each hand so you've opened into the resistance of the band. Elbows are forward. Step 1, shoulders down. Belly is in. I don't want to tell you to tuck your pelvis, but try to create some activity in the low belly. Left arm first. Take the left hand out to the left 2 or 3 inches, back where you just were. Right hand out to the right 2 or 3 inches, back to where you just were. My right hand is stable. My left arm is going out to the left 2 or 3 inches and back in. And then the right. And you can keep going here. Your shoulders are your situation. Your pace right now is really up to you. I want to focus on keeping my elbows down, my head pulled back. Okay, I'm starting to get warm through the shoulders, the tricep area, the bicep area a little bit, my forearms. I'm going to do one more each way. One more left. One more right. And then we're just gonna relax for a minute, okay? Wasn't that exciting? Arms down, quick little ear to shoulder, maybe a circle. Okay, so there is a lot of work through the cervical spine, through the neck and the shoulders. It's good work, but again, you know your body. Okay, we're gonna come back. Similar yet slightly different variation. Let's say hands about face-ish height, elbows forward, walk out just a little bit so you've got a bit of resistance into your band. In the last variation, we went out to the side. In this next one, we're gonna go down. I'm pushing through my right hand. I'm going out and down with my left hand and back in. Out and down with my right hand and back in. Out and down, eyes are forward, neck is long. I'm taking my deep breaths. I don't want to hold my breath through this. So yeah, if your resistance band is too difficult, I think you're only going to feel this in like your neck and your shoulders, and it's going to feel really like contracted and crampy and yucky. So if you go a little bit lighter, you'll have more mobility, more freedom, and you'll feel all the surrounding muscles around the shoulder blade. So I'm going to do 2 more sets. I'm going out and down, and out and down, and 1 more each way. Other side, and come in all the way down, okay? Shoulder circles, shoulder circles. Go the other way. So we have 1 more variation here. This one is, my band is moving around. So we've gone out to the side, down and down. So now we're gonna go up and up, okay? Come to the wall. Adjust as you need to, all the things. Elbows are down. I'm already out into the resistance of the band. Not a tuck to the spine, but find some integrated belly in, nice tall spine. And I'm gonna start with the left arm again, come out and up and back and out and up with the right and back. So when I come in each time, just to be clear, I'm never losing the resistance of the band. It is always there. If you want to come in to complete rest for just 2 seconds, that's fine, okay? But I am choosing to keep that resistance along the way. Ooh, and right, starting to burn a little bit, but I don't hate it. And come in, I'm breathing. 2 more sets. Out and out. 1 more each way. And reach. Wow, come on down. Roll those shoulders around, okay? So we're gonna take the band off the forearms, and I'm gonna hold on to it just behind my tush. I think this will be a really nice stretch after that. And so palms in towards one another. Let's try and get our shoulders down. Arms will come up and down. Up and down. Try and find that, again, where I'm not tucking my pelvis, but I'm not falling into that released feeling. Okay, it's kind of a scoopy belly, long, strong legs, long through the neck, shoulders down, big stretch here. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And then come back. Roll the shoulders around. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. So I'm gonna put this off to the side, but I'm gonna grab the heavier, stretchy, circular band. And this one we're gonna use for the legs. I'm gonna get my mat out of the way for this one because we don't really need it. Okay, so I'm gonna have a seat and slip the band on my shins. On my shins. Okay, so this is more resistant, this band. All right, once you've got it on your shins, come on up to stand. right, toes are forward. Yeah, this is gonna challenge your balance a little bit. If you need to, just come over to the wall, put a finger on the wall, use a chair, whatever you like, okay? So I'm walking my legs out just a little bit into a slight amount of resistance. So we're starting with it. And then I'm gonna lift and lower my heels, okay? This is very easy. There's not a lot of resistance here, but there's just a teeny bit. Focus on the big toes, using all of your toes, rolling through the foot, all right? One of the most common things that I see is that people, you know, myself included, I notice it in myself. I actually see it in my daughter, my husband, everyone. We don't roll through the feet when we walk. We kind of can get a little bit shuffly. So roll through, pretend like you're a ballet dancer, and activate the foot in a different way. It doesn't have to be perfect. And if you get a little wobbly, that's okay. Let's do 5 more. And down. And 4. Even here, there's that little, again, it's not a tuck, but tail drop, belly in. Last 3. And 2. One more time. Yes, good, okay. Now, easy little move. I think I'm gonna just do hands to hips, knees bend, send the hips back, walk to however much room you have. I'm probably gonna get to 4 or 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the other side. So I'm just gonna go 5 in each direction. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Knees are soft. And again, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's come back to center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to the center, okay? We just woke up the outer hips. Bring your right foot down and stand tall into it. The left leg is gonna come forward. I'll show you the side view. So I'm gonna bend my left knee. My feet are pretty close to one another. Again, use a chair or the wall if you need to. Stand tall into your right leg. Bring the left knee up. Left knee up, belly is in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come on down. Stand into the left foot. Bring the right knee forward, the right foot forward. Stand tall. Up. So it's like I'm pushing forward and up. 3, 4, 5, stand tall, 6, 7, 8, and then put the leg down. Okay? Different movement. We've done the sides. We just did the flexors. If you couldn't feel that, I hope you could. Soften your knees. Now the left leg is going to come back a little bit. I definitely have 80% of my weight into my right foot. Soften that right knee. Let's flex the left foot and reach back. And reach back. 2, 3. I'm going to do my arms wide here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step down. Side 2. Soften that left knee. Let's step the right leg back just a little bit so I have my leg out slightly into the resistance. Keep the left knee soft. Reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And come all the way down. One more standing move. I'm not sure where my arms will end up, but I'm going to start right here on the hips. Shift one more time into the right leg. It's a little circle. So right now my left hip, I just kind of picked it up because I'm standing so tall into the right leg. Forward, back, around, and in. Forward, back, around, and in. 3, 4. We got to go the other way. 5, 5, 4. Whoop, 3, whoop, 2, 1. Side 2. Shift. Stand tall. Left knee is soft. Around. 5, 4, 3, 2. We got to go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then come back. Soften the knees and stand tall, okay? I'm just gonna keep the band on. It's not gonna be the focal point in the next little bit. We're coming back to the wall. Grab your light band again, okay? And just a PS, and this may be super obvious, if you don't have a circular band that's light, just make a circle with one of your lighter bands, okay? All right, so we're gonna do a similar thing. We're coming here. It's really optional. We're gonna do some wall push-ups, but I wanna find and feel that resistance from the band along the way, okay? So I'm coming back to below the wrists and above the elbows. I'm just leaving my band there, but it's not really getting used. Now I'm going to stand at an angle, okay? My hands are about shoulder height, and I think it'll feel intuitive. You may need to bring your hands down or up, and I'm gonna step back and lift my heels. When I lift my heels, I straighten my legs, give the tush a squeeze, belly is in, and bend and push. So the elbows are not straight out east and west. They're wide, but facing down a little bit. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come away from the wall. Come back to having your hands behind you. Make 2 fists and let your palms face one another, like this again. I'll just stay like this. Shoulder blades down, belly is in. Lift the arms just a little bit. Reach out and come back in. Small movement. Out and in. Out and in. Just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And then come around. Come back to the wall. Come back to the wall. Okay, so using the band is still optional. I'm gonna do it. So halfway down the arm, the forearm, slightly wider hands than my shoulders, stepping the feet back, lifting the heels, energizing through the backs of the legs and the tush. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back. Bring your hand back into your hand. Bring your band back into your hands like this. Just to show you, I'm going to keep one arm forward, and I'm going to pull it back like a bow and arrow. When I open up the band, I'm going to look back at my elbow and then return. Look back at the elbow and return. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. We're going to do 6, 4, 5, 5, 6, and and 6. Ooh, shoulders. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna do that because it feels nice. Okay, we have one more set of push-ups. With or without your band, it's up to you. You decide. This one's gonna be a bit more of a tricep feeling, okay? So I'm pulling my elbows in a bit more. My hands are still, let's say, shoulder width. Heels are lifted and bend. I don't have the range of motion in this particular. It just feels like a lot of pressure into my elbows. So I'm just staying within a range of motion that feels like it makes sense. Use your full hand. Use your fingers. 6. Ooh. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. And one more. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna hold on to my band for no reason and then stand up nice and tall. I'm doing a forward bend here. Let's soften the knees. Roll through. Just a little bit of a hang here. Inhale, exhale. And again. And then soften the knees. And we're going to roll back up. On the way up. Okay, I really like all that stuff. Okay, we're going to take our bands with us and we're going to come down to the mat. We're going to do a little bit of hands and knees stuff. So grab your mat. Anything else that you need to make things feel lovely-ish, right? Okay, I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. I'm going to keep my band there. P.S. I still have this band here. Let's just leave it. If you took it off, put it back on. This is my heavier resistance band, okay? So put yours on or just leave it there and come down to your hands and knees with it. Okay? You hear my wind chimes? It's windy up there. Okay. Okay, so here we are, hands and knees. Hands under shoulders. Oh my gosh, we just did a bunch of really good work for the shoulders. So let's find all those good muscles again. First, let's just do a few cat-cows. And take your time and breathe. Try and use your whole spine for this. Start from the tailbone, roll through the low back, the thoracic, and the middle upper back, all the way through to the neck. And then unroll it. Arch, one more each way. And then when you're done, middle of the road, okay? So here's our somewhat neutral spine. Aim your elbows for the walls behind you. Lift your chest as much as you can away from the floor. Curl the toes forward. And we're going to reach the right knee first out to the side. Just the knee. 8, 7, just the knee. My toes are down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we're going over to the left. Just the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the knee down. Come up for a moment onto the knees. You can uncurl your toes. Bring your hands to your hips right here. Give the tush a little bit of a squeeze and press your hips into your hands. Hopefully you feel some lengthening through the flexor area and through the fronts of the thighs. Arms will come out wide. We're going to twist right and left, so both ways. Exhale, go in one direction. Inhale, center. Inhale, center. And center. One more each way. And last one. And then back in. Come back to your hands and knees. Curl the toes forward again. Okay? Hands under the shoulders. Lift the chest. Now the right leg is coming all the way out to the side. P.S. Uncurl that left toe if it feels better for the foot to be flat. I actually kind of like it better like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was exciting. Come on up again. This is called thigh stretch. This is a Pilates exercise. Feet together. I like my heels and my feet together for this. They're not curled forward. They're nice and flat. Arms come forward. Now remember this feeling. Press your hips into your hands into your hips. Pull your hips forward toward your hands. You're going to keep that. Squeeze your tush. We are going to lean back without collapsing in the hips. Belly is in. And then imagine I'm pulling your fingertips forward. Come on back up. The tush has a lot of work to do, and the hamstrings do as well. Go ahead and keep that tush squeezed. It should feel almost like you're trying to tuck. And then come forward. I like inhale back, exhale up. We're doing 2 more. One more time. And then come back. Come on back here. Come on back here. Okay, so fingertips kind of forward-ish, elbows back. We're going back to that side leg lift. A little bit different this time. Find that lift in the abdominals so you can activate your spine. Right leg is coming out, and we're going to hold and pulse. Pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come all the way down. Just sit back for a moment. Give the wrists maybe a little twirl. 1 each direction. Okay. We're coming back. We're not going to do any kneeling exercises here. I'm going to curl my toes forward. Come into a lifted, scooped belly spine here. It's a little bit round. We're going to lift our knees with our exhale. And when you get to your inhale, come on back down and try it again. So inhale here. Exhale, knees come up. Long exhale. When you finally have to inhale, inhale, lower down. And then exhale, come on back up again. Keep going here. Challenge yourself by exhaling and counting as high as you can when you exhale. Can you get to 8 or 10 with your exhale? Or more, who knows? Or less, whatever it is. Exhale, exhale, follow it out until you have to come down. Inhale, fill up. Let's just do 2 more of these. And then come all the way down. Okay. I'm going to just keep this band exactly where it is. All right. It's moving around a lot. We're going to move it. We're going to move it to above the knee, okay? So now I'm moving this band above the knee, closer to my pelvis, right about there. Try not to keep the band right on the knee joint. I would try to go below or above, okay? Work from there. Keep your other band close by, all right? We're going to lie all the way down. Okay, just enjoy this for a quick moment. This is always a nice moment. Let's just bring the hands to the belly. Close your eyes for just a minute. Get your legs in a comfortable position, whatever that means to you. Relax the neck and the shoulders and breathe into your belly more than you breathe into your shoulders. Two more of these deep breaths. See if you can inhale and expand your waist, front, back, and sides. When you exhale, it feels like it's all coming back in. You can add a pelvic floor lift with your exhale as well. Okay, your pelvic floor has a front, back, and sides. It's almost like the shape of a hammock. With your exhale, your pelvic floor naturally lifts up. These are muscles that we can get in touch with just by breathing, okay? So maybe you have had some surgeries in the past, or who knows, right? Everyone's got a different story. The good news is when you breathe, that these muscles are working and moving. So the deeper breath not only is good for your lungs, your brain, your organs, it's working the pelvic floor as well. Let's do one more deep exhale. Okay. So now you can come out to a more active place with the feet, the legs, the knees. I'm pressing out into the resistance of the band just a little bit. And arms, they're going to come a little bit wider than my own side body. So my arms just left my mat, palms down, open chest here. Push through your whole foot and lift your hips up. When you lift your hips, reach the knees out a little bit wider and then come on back down. And lift. And down. So this particular hip lift is not articulated. So that means I'm not rolling up through the spine and rolling down. It's just kind of a lifting the hips up and then lowering back down. Each time my hips come up, my knees go a little wide. We're going to do 8 more like this. Activate your arms a little bit too. You can kind of press them down. Neck is nice and long. 7. You're breathing. Exhale to come up. How about that? How about that? 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. One more. Ooh. And then come all the way down. Walk your feet in towards one another. Hands are going to come back behind your head. Make your spine just kind of feel like it's nice and long. We're going to be doing a little bit of curling up. I'd love for you to hold, maybe interlace your fingers behind the back of the skull and bring the elbows up so you can see them in your periphery vision just a little bit. Shoulders down, and let's just practice curling up with an exhale. Bring your chin gently toward your throat. And inhale, come down. Imagine, keep going. Imagine you have like a plum or a peach in between your chin and your chest. Don't kill the fruit. Don't squish it, all right? So I want your chin down, but you don't have to kill your neck when you do this. Just think about bringing your chin down a little bit and then letting your eyes come to your knees or in between your upper thighs. 4 more. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And then come down. We're going to add. Push down through the right leg. When you curl up next time, bring the left leg in. So you'll be using a bit of the resistance of your band, just a little bit, and then go back down. And down. and down. Your band may be moving around a little. Oh well. 2 more sets. One more each way. And lower all the way down. Let's come back again with the arms. I'm going a little bit wide, palms down, walking my feet out probably about as wide as the edges of my mat. Knees out so the resistance of the band is activated. And I'm coming up just about halfway. And again, this is not a super tucked position or an overly arched. Let's just kind of find somewhere in the middle that feels comfortable. So keeping your feet, especially your heels, pressing down. Only the right knee is going to go further out to the right and back in. Keep going. Further out to the right and back in. Sorry. Further out to the right and back in. 5 more. 5. And 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and now left, out, 2, 3, so the right leg is still, left leg presses out, 4, 5, we're doing 8, 6, 7, last one, 8. Come back center, lower down. Okay, we have done a lot of stuff for the outer hips. None of it's been too crazy, but I want to make sure we get to the inner thighs and the muscles up the inner part of the leg. So I'm going to ask you to bring your legs up and to bring your band down towards your ankles. How about the calf, actually? Let's try like the lower calf, kind of where we were earlier. And we're going to come onto the side. I'm going to start on my right side. And I'm going to be bringing my top leg forward and my bottom leg out kind of straight-ish, all right? So this could get a little awkward. We'll see if it works for us. Mine is kind of working. My band is kind of rolling down a little bit. That's okay. It's not a big deal. So my top knee is down. I'm going to straighten out my bottom leg, flex that foot, and just a little bit of a pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do another set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set for fun. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lower the leg. Both legs out. We're going to lose the resistance of the band just a little bit. That's okay. Both legs get so long that they lift. Hold here. Draw the abdominals in. See if you can come onto your side body without the help of your top arm. Bring the top arm up to the ceiling. Find that long body. Use all those muscles we've been using in the hips here. I'm pushing out into the resistance of the band a little bit. It kind of feels good. You can lift your head if you'd like a bit. Hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come all the way down. Okay, quick roll over to the other side. We're going to do a little bit more standing stuff after this. Roll over. Okay, so front leg. Ooh, my band's rolling around. Front leg comes forward. I'm kind of reaching back into the resistance just a little bit. Belly is in. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Another set of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set for fun. 8, 7, 6. This side is harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Legs come out. Come onto your, make sure you're really on your side here. Legs get so long that they lift. And you can come onto your side so you can perhaps bring this arm to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath. Find your belly muscles here, those long legs. You can bring your head up just a little bit too if you'd like. Breathe. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down. Okay, before we come up to stand, take off, you can just kind of clumsily take it off your feet and just kick it off to the side. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's do a quick twisty stretch here. So knees in one direction, arms open wide. And then we'll roll over to the other side. And breathe. Okay, we're going to make our way up to stand after this exhale. Feels so good. And then roll to the side and come on up to sit and come on up to stand. When we come up, we're going to use this band again. I'm just going to grab a really quick drink of water. I feel like I really need it. We're going to use that heavier band again. Okay, and also just give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. All right, heavier band. I'm going to get my mat out of the way because I don't really need it here, but I do need this band. So get yourself, if your balance is of concern, get yourself a little closer to the wall. I'm actually not going to use this heavier band. I'm going to use my lighter band for this. I just realized I think that's going to be a better fit. Okay, so we're standing. Band is here. I am going to carefully bring the band underneath my left foot so it is, and you see this is a pretty resistant band. I just really comfortably stood up with this. So it's underneath like the front portion to the middle portion of my left foot, and now I'm holding onto it with both hands. Okay, so this is going to work our standing, our tushy muscles, our hips a little bit more, but we're going to do some squatting here as well. So first, let me just think about this for 2 seconds. Yeah, okay. So first we're going to hold on with both hands to the band. I just have both of my fists around the band. And I'm going to soften both knees and bring the right leg back. Okay? Right leg is back. First, we're going to practice this by keeping the back toes down. Stick your left booty out, your whole booty, but especially the left. Bring your back forward like you're hinging through that left hip. And then come back up. When you come up, you're coming up with the resistance of the band. So we're hinging forward and coming back up. I've got energy through both of my feet here, especially the back ball of the foot and the front heel / whole foot coming straight up. Let's do 6 more. And 5. And 4. And 3. 2. 1 more. Go halfway forward and pause. Shift your weight towards your front leg so much that you can bring this back leg up a little bit. You can either keep the back leg slightly up or toes down, and we're gonna row the elbows nice and wide. I'm literally bringing the band right to the chest and back down. And 2, ooh, I hope this band doesn't break. 3, feels good through the back. 4, it's like a wide elbow row. 5, 6, 7, come up to the chest with the band and hold. Rotate through the upper body to the left. Come back to center. Rotate left. Come back to center. 3 more. Left and center. 2 more. I feel this through my left hip quite a bit. 1 more. And glute. Hold here. Step forward and come up. Okay, so this was like a tush hip situation. Step, you can come down to release some of this resistance. Bring the band around both feet, right around where the arch is. So it's just around the bottom portion of the feet. Walk out so your feet are slightly wider than your hips. Toes a hair wide. Nice, easy squats. Pay attention to your knees. Come up and squeeze the tush. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Come back, come back. I'm just gonna move so you can see what I'm doing. Come back into your squat and hold. Hold here. Hands to your thighs. Knees as wide as your 4th toe. Sit back another few inches and come up. Back another few inches and come up. See if you can push through your heels to use your tushy. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Okay, I'm stepping my feet in, stepping out with the left foot. A little dizzy, but I'm fine. Inhale, exhale. Okay, grabbing the band again with both hands and carefully coming up. So it's on the arch of my foot / the ball of the foot, and I've got the band like this. Right foot forward, left foot back. Just a quick note here. If your legs are too narrow, it's going to be difficult to balance, which you may like. But the wider that your feet are, the more of a wider foundation you have. So we're hinging. I'm going to bend this front knee. Back heel is lifted. Arms stay straight. Hinge. It's almost like you're sticking your right booty out and then coming up to a nice straight spine. Try and get your hips squared off so both of your hips are looking forward. Hinge. Booty out, chest out. 8, 7. This side is hard for me. It like doesn't really want to do it. 6. It's trying. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Come up and hold. Go about halfway forward and pause. Wide elbows. Bring the band to the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shift your weight forward into that front leg. Ooh, my right hip is burning. I'm almost forgetting what we did. Okay, this is nice and light back here. Bring your band to the chest, right twist. And center, right twist. And center. Energize your spine. Look, lift that chest. 2 more. Twist. 1 more. Forward. And then step back in. Ooh, my hip was burning. Let's come out of this. My hip was burning. Okay, perfect. I want to do a quad stretch here. Let's use the heavier band. because I think we'll get more of a stretch. Grab your heavier band. You can also just use your hand for this. I'm going to bring my hand to the wall, and I'm bringing the band around the front top part of my left foot. Okay, and then you can figure out a way to come as close as you can to the foot. Think knee down. Think reach the knee down, pull the heel in, and ever so slightly tuck your pelvis. And then you should feel an increased stretch through your left hip. Stand tall. If you get a better stretch without the band, just do that, okay? So if you want to just hold on to your foot, great, do that. I do. You can bring the right arm to the ceiling if you'd like a little excitement. Three more breaths here. Two more. One more. Okay, I'm just gonna not use the band for the other side because it wasn't as useful for me, but you should if it was for you, okay? Side two. So think knee reaches down, heel pulls in, ever so slightly tuck your pelvis. It's not a real tuck. What's that called? Your tailbone down, belly button in. Make any changes that you need to make. And then you can come out of that, okay? And now I'm just gonna we did a bunch of great work for the hips. I'm gonna cross one leg across the other. You're welcome to sit down in a chair and do this. I'm just gonna bend my opposite knee. I'm just keeping one hand to the wall so I can sit back. It's like I almost wanna stick my tushy out. I'm flexing this foot, and I feel this stretch in my left hip. This is my left leg, and I feel the stretch in the left hip. The deeper you sit back, the more you will feel this stretch. Two more breaths here. And then come all the way up, and then we'll do the other side. Cross. Sit back a little bit. This is so tight. And breathe. Try and relax your shoulders, your forehead, your jaw, all the things. One more deep breath. Come all the way up, okay? I'm gonna do a little standing saw. So feet come out wider than the shoulders. Arms come out wide. We're gonna rotate through the spine. I'm bringing my right hand down towards my left toes, reaching my left arm up and relaxing my head. Push through the feet, use your abdominals, roll up through the spine to come back where you started. Rotate in the other direction. Left hand down, right arm up. Reach up through those right fingertips, relax the head. Come all the way up. One more each way. Rotate, exhale. And return, last one. And twist. All the way up, bring your arms all the way up. You can hook your thumbs and side to side. Nice rib stretch here. Come back to center. Unhook your thumbs, inhale. And then arms down as your neck grows long. We did it. Have a great day.